Welcome in, everyone, to the SirD show. This is SirD here, and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. How's everybody doing today? Let's see if we can get this volume down to where I can hear. Should really do that part before. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Hopefully the volume's good for you guys. Like I said, I can't hear what you're hearing, so if it's not good, let me know. Okay, that's still a little too loud for me, though, so we're gonna turn that down some more. Volume's so wonky on this. Okay, so as I said yesterday, we had a subscriber request a hustle video for a hustle cruise and the various new sets and stuff that we have out today. So here we are. We're gonna make one. As you can see, I have different ships in dock than what I would normally have. I went ahead and put in all fighting ships for you, and we'll go ahead and we'll start loading these up with stuff. Now I'm not gonna load any presets or anything. We're just gonna go in here and see what we can find. Now, first thing I'm gonna say is, looking at this sort thing, it's missing a couple of buttons. Does anyone notice? Like 2 specific buttons right away that should need to be added. Hostile crew, hostile, and PvP. Where are those? Where are those buttons? Scopely, can we get those buttons? That would really help a lot of people. And then you can sort with isolatic and critical damage and crit chance. And I mean, if you just get all your PvP officers right there, and you know what you got to choose from, then you can just sort by these other things too. But I mean, if you just go with this, I mean, that's not all the PvP officers. That's not all the PvP officers. That's not even all the PvP officers. Where are the rest? So yeah, we need a PvP officer button. We need a hostile crew or a hostile officer button to go with it. Scopely, please and thank you. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start loading stuff up. We're going to sort by group and start with the latest set out. Well, it's just giving me that. So we want to go to the latest set out, which is apparently these guys, which is not true, but I don't have like the newest dudes, because I'm basically a free-to-play and I won't get those for a few months. Okay, so I mean, we know these guys are like the newest PvP. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the new hostile sets, so these are null and void. We don't really need them, although they look pretty cool. Okay, so we got this. This is a usable set when you're doing Zindi, because archers Loot garbage bonus. Not garbage bonus. It's not a garbage bonus. It's fairly decent 500% with synergy. But these two right here, now these guys are good. They can be used for all sorts of stuff. He's not great, so we're gonna put him in here just to keep the set, and then we're gonna move on to the next ship and load it up, and we can go over what they do and all that good stuff a little bit later. Let's get her out of here, otherwise we're just gonna get her set, and we don't want that. Okay, so the next set would be these guys. Yeah. And actually, we want to do this instead. Get in there. Get in there. Not you. Not you. Someone's pinging me. Why are people pinging me? Oh well. Whatever. Okay, next set. Oh, crap. Nope. Yeah, and again, the next video after this one will be a PvP crew. Going over PvP crews as opposed to hostile grinders. Okay, so that's that set. We grab you. Put you up, yeah. Put you up, yeah. And I mean, most of these guys are you're gonna want to have below decks. So yeah, we'll go ahead and throw 7 up there. But most of this set, aside from Chakotay, you know, these guys right here, these 3, Harry, Kim, Neelix, these guys are gonna go below deck. You don't want them up top most of the time at all. Neelix for doing summoning, of course. I would never put her up anyway. Him either. Paris belongs below deck. Tuvok, I mean, he's great for doing formatas or increasing your Voyager stuff below decks, but other than that, yeah. So we're gonna run with that. Here, let me turn this up for a sec. Okay, cool. Hey, I remembered that my mic has a mute button. Look at that. Okay, next set. Dun dun. Let's get you out of here. Group. We'll get the group on. Get the group on. Okay, PvP officers, PvP officers. She's good below deck stuff. Da 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 da. These guys are Armada guys. So I hope everybody's aware. These dudes just do Armadas, really. He's great for below deck, so is she. Next set. Okay, here's our next set. It's gonna be Strange New Worlds. Do 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 do. Go ahead and pop you up there. Pop you up there. Well, no. We'll go ahead and do this instead. Because she's only help impulse speed. What are you doing down there, dude? Why are you down there? Okay. Next set. Do, 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 do. So many officers. So many. Oh, and Banga. He's a whole new set, or a whole separate set that you can use. So we're going to... So you can get 2 out of this instead of just 1. If you want to. But I guess since this one... this is... Tigger, no! Sorry, guys. Oh, just what you need. Dogs barking in the middle of your recording. It's awesome. Thank you. Okay. Next set. Tigger! Sorry, guys. Hopefully we'll get no more barking while we're trying to shoot a fucking video. Jesus. Been trying to get this done since 2 o'clock. It's now 6 o'clock. My word. Okay. Next group. These are all PvP guys. Ah, here we go. Let's bounce your happy butt up here. Uh, yeah, we'll just, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead. Okay, so now you see here, we haven't mixed and matched or anything at all. And we got 2 setups out of that Strange New Worlds crew, and we're still going. So, um, if you think you're short on hostile setups or crew, maybe you just don't have enough officers. Or maybe, I mean, if you're low enough level, then sure you don't. But, okay, so this is the new Lieutenant Picard that they just gave everybody. And he's actually really, really good. And you can do all kinds of things with him, various sort of setups. But again, we're just going with the group. We're doing the Groupon thing right now. Wow. We might want to change that. Yeah. Let's. Why is that that? Why is that that? Why is this this? What is this? Increases attack. Oh, well. Bleh. I'd rather have that. And this. Okay. Now, you can check him out in the new Lieutenant Picard video that I put out about him. We went and tested him on a bunch of different stuff, and he held up pretty good. So, yeah, give him a look over. Check out the video. Down, 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 down. Okay, there's Lieutenant. What's his face? Okay, the TSO guys are PvP. Lorca, these guys are PvP guys, the Disco crew. Turjo. PvP. I don't know how many ships I have left. Oh, really? I gotta go all the fucking way back? Oh, man. Okay. Well, fine. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Okay, well, this is a hustle grinding crew too, but we might not have enough room for, whoa. That's like way early level. And they, whoops, did I go too far? And they've improved the sourcing on these lower level guys considerably. Getting those, well, the cadets, the original cadets, not the next gen dudes that have the same abilities that came out afterwards. The cadets, you know, you can get stuff way better than those really, really fast nowadays. So, I'm not even going to bother putting them on. I do need to find what's his nut. Where's what's his nut? What's his nut is the technical term that we use. Where is he? I mean, I know I passed him. Obvious. There he is. Okay. There we go. I think that's all our docs. I think. Yeah. Okay. So now we can go over these guys a little bit, one at a time. Now, if you do see any of these setups, and you're not sure quite how they work or anything like that, and you'd like to have some testing done with them, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll get on that for you. We can do a whole video and go and take them out and smash them against different things and see how they go. You know, no better way to know how your officers are going to hold up than to take them out and punch something with them. You know what I'm saying? Right, right. Okay, so these guys, they're going to help you out a lot with critical stuff, which is why most people only run them in silent hostile territory, because silence kick the crap out of you with criticals. And one of them lowers crit chance, the other one lowers crit damage. Now, if you had to go with one of the two, I would go with the one lowering the damage as opposed to the one lowering the chance. Because, when you take damage, you kind of like to take less. And they're going to get one. So, unless their RNG is just horribly shitty, like, 3/4 of the players in the game. Scopely sucks. Anyway. These guys don't have that problem. Their stuff tends to work. So, when you take damage from a hostile or another player, which is nice, see, you like that part of it. Because he works on both hostiles and players, which is awesome. Usually they don't do that. So, he's a win-win for that area. And he's the one lowering crit damage for 2 rounds. So, you don't have to, it doesn't have to pop every round for you to get it. You can get it every other round and you're still, not taking as much the entire fight. If it works out like that. But, so yeah, Trip's cool. And again, Archer's not really going to be used much aside from city stuff. So, yeah. On combat start against players and hostiles, see, he does the same thing, but he's lowering the chance of them popping a critical by 45%, which is no small margin. Most people's crit chance is not 45% unless they've been in the game and done a little bit of research for a while. And the correct research at that. Crit stuff's weird. Especially with true crit damage, true crit that, and regular crit this, and crit with interest and stuff. Anyway. Okay. Now, this is one of the best sets. I love this set. The Speed Crew, it's awesome. And you can even make him go faster by putting Curon on the side. Because Curon's going to give him a lot more than 5%. Mine does like 35 or something. I don't know, some crazy amount. But still, him with full center, well, with what he's got now, he's got 65%. You can pull the 5 on and add 30 more to it if you got a decent Curon. And you got 90% to your impulse speed. And he just moves wicked fast. Now, granted, these guys aren't going to help you smack a player or nothing. But if you're big enough and you don't need a PvP crew for it, I mean, they'll get you there faster, for sure. But, these guys are mainly for hostile grinding. And waves especially. Which is pretty much why I think Riker was made. Because he came out shortly after waves did. Because everybody was, not fast enough. And the research is wicked expensive to get it there. So, yeah, we got him to take care of that. And he does it quite well. And Hunt's pretty good. The isolytic damage, these days, you just gotta have it. You want to, it's gonna lower the time, the rounds of your battles, and your ship's gonna take less damage. Which is why that combo that I use all the time with Janeway and him and the Doc is so just gnarly against hostiles. Okay, now we got the Voyager crew. And, like, half these guys are for armadas, and half these guys are for status effects, and obviously you can tell she's armadas. She's versus armadas. And, yeah, we've seen this setup with data on the side that I use all the time, and the mitigation factor of the Doctor and her shield shunt to damage to the shields as opposed to hull helps you avoid a lot of damage. If I was going to show you the top of the line hostile hunting crew, that's what I would be showing you. But this video is not about that. So, you can do this a lot of different ways. You could pop her up here for even more mitigation. More mitigation there. Might be past what's needed, but it's there. You can use it. Why are you here? Get off the ship. Again, most of these guys, like him, her, and him, we'll pop you up here. Now, he's not bad right here because he's got the crit damage by 7% for one round. But it's cumulative. So, as long as the fights are going long enough, that's not a bad skill, if you're not being killed in like 3 rounds. So, yeah. But generally speaking, you want him. Whoops. You want him here. For that, increase armor, shield deflection, and dodge by 250% of damage or defense at the start of combat. See, yeah. That's why he's not generally up there. But yeah, these guys, you want them down there because burning, hull breach, and morale, which are attached to a lot of isolytic damage these days with research and various and assorted other things. So yeah, that's why they're run downstairs, and then you use the other guys for upstairs. Okay, Strange New Worlds. Now again, we got the two setups. We got the original with Pike, and then you can run, I mean, whoever, right? You've got the whole set down here. We're not going to swap because we got those dudes on the other ship. But, I mean, you can do this, so you can smack battleships and traders, or, oh, no, you stay there. They're on other ships. You're on another ship. You're on another ship. Why are you on another ship? Let's pop you up here. What do you do? I only run her downstairs because of her isolytic ability, but increases the amount of volatile isomatter you get from destroying Goring hunters by 50%. Now, you don't want to run her with this crew when you're doing that, just FYI, because there's no isolytic damage up here, and Gorin can only be hurt by isolytic damage. So, you're never going to get that bonus because you're going to die in the fight. Okay, so you want her down here. Unless you're fighting Gorin, then you might want her up there. I don't know, that's up to you. I like the 75% and the 100% that I'm getting from Picard and Data, the new guys. Strange Chapel increases isolytic cascade damage by 10% versus non-Armada hostiles. Woohoo! And granted, it's not outstanding, but it doesn't have to be for isolytic. You guys seen it. You know what it can do. You know what it can do. Hey, get back up there. But yeah, this is ship specific. This setup. Like she's only for battleships. He's only for traders. He's for explorers? Wait, no. Interceptors. I'm thinking interceptors. Interceptors? Yep, interceptors. And she's going to be for explorers, I'm guessing. So yeah, and then we got over here, Mr. Mbenga. Now you can run him on the other side too. With the other setup, I mean, they're all the same set. So you can run it any way you want. And it would ideally gives you two different hostile crews if you just want to use this set, if you have the whole set. And I think we still got a dude missing, right? We got that Sam dude missing. He's not here. I don't have him. So yeah. And I mean, I know I have him banging now, but I've never used him. I don't use him for nothing. But I guess he's good. I mean, we have so many, and the ones I use are really good. So I don't really use this guy, but he is good. I'm not knocking him in any way. He is good. Increases shield health every round by 2%. That's got to be worth something versus non-Armada hostiles. So it's increasing your shields, which is kind of pointless if your shields don't completely go down during the fight. So pay attention to that. I mean, if your shield's not getting wiped out, you don't really need him to do that. But I guess it's cool. And then, she's doing impulse speed, which is always cool. You get to kill your stuff faster. And she does a decent amount. I mean, it's not the same as like adding a percentage, because getting a percentage as opposed to just the points like this is far more. You get far more when, say, you're adding 30% as opposed to 20 points. Because it's going off of what your ship started with, and it's definitely more than 20 points. And I mean, if you add that to a ship that's running like 127 and you add 30% or 20 points, the 30% is going to give you more. For sure. For sure. Sorry. Okay. Now we got the TNG guys. Not the little dudes, the big ones. The rares and the epics. And Picard. You can always run Picard with Beverly and... Get this guy out of here. You run Picard with Beverly or whoever, as long as he's getting his 100%. And then you can run Chen or Talon, obviously, like the Pike Moreau Chen or Pike Moreau Talon. This is the same thing. And you can run 2 crews if you have both those. Now, a lot of people, instead of doing that, you can do this instead and put her in the chair, paying particular attention to your loadout downstairs and making sure to beef up your health and your defense. Because this is what she runs off of. And she's pretty good. As long as you got, as long as you got the stats to work her. So yeah, I mean, this is fine. Everybody's used to this with Pike Moreau, and like I said, this is doing the same thing. I mean, it's slightly different with her ability here because she's not getting the penetration value or piercing values that Moreau is, but she's comparable in the what's the word? The defensive area of it. As opposed to helping you penetrate, she's helping you take more damage. So it kind of evens out. So this basically the same as Pike Moreau run. This a little bit different. You can do more stuff with it. You don't have to worry about ship specific. You don't need to run Talon or Chen here. You can run someone else. Anybody. If you got Klingons, Klingons, you can go this guy. 150% versus Armadas and Klingons. And then, well, these 2 are on away missions, but they're the other 2 of the factions. So you just swap that in and out, and then take a run at whatever ship type you want. You don't need Chen or Talon just to smack battleships and traders and then Talon for swarms and interceptors. But this can smack anything, and you'll still get roughly the same results because, I mean, it's not ship specific, it's not weapon type specific like a lot of your mitigation officers are. Although he is faction specific, so there's that. Okay, here we have the new Lieutenant Picard, which we have a whole video on where we went out and tested his ass on a bunch of different stuff. And we know this guy is good. For big people, for little people, he covers a lot of shit. Now, there's some stuff out there for us bigger guys that he's just going to get his tail whooped on, and we pretty much know what those are already, so that's not a huge concern for us. Just know where you're taking him. Don't accidentally leave him on there when you go to smack fucking Gorn or something like that, because you're going to fucking die. But, yeah. This guy's good for all. I think we took him out. We took him out for Zindi. We took him out for Silence. He didn't do well there. We did take him to Gorn and put some Isolytic on with him. I think he did alright there. I'm pretty sure he did pretty good. Smacked all types of reds with him, just regular dudes and stuff. And I think we smacked some freebooters. He did pretty good with those. And yeah, he's not a bad guy for being free and a rare. And I mean, we have 30 Picards. One more is not going to kill us, right? So yeah, good stuff. I like that guy. He's not bad for a beginning. You get him real early, and he's a decent officer. And he's way more open than, say, Pike Moreau. Like I was telling you about earlier, they're very weapon specific. I mean, if you run these guys versus the wrong weapon type, you're going to take it straight to the face. So, this guy not really relying on that. So, yeah, good. And you guys know the old standby. We'll go ahead and pop, what's her face? Da-da-da. My phone's going nuts. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, you got your regular standby that everybody wants. This is the meta still. They don't have anything that can mitigate quite as good. Well, maybe the doc one, the Janeway doc ENT data one that I run might do a little better because a lot of the times I'm taking 0 damage from hostiles. But let's go. Nope. Is that right? No, that's not right. I don't want. I don't want group. Where's Talon? Okay. So, obviously, hustle group that everybody wants. The Pike Monroe Talon, Pike Monroe Chen. Uh, She's versus Energy. Talon's versus Kinetic. Make sure you're running the right one versus the right thing, or you're gonna get slapped. Where's Talon? Jesus Christ. It's been so long since I've used any of them. Yep, there you go. Pike Monroe Talon, Pike Monroe Chen. The meta, still to this day, until you hit level, or you start smacking level 52s. Because they still work at level 51, I believe. Yeah. Works against hostiles of level 51 and under. Yeah, so once you start smacking 52s, Talon and Chen both stop working. They don't work no more. So, be aware of that. You want to be out somewhere and accidentally, I'm smacking 51s, and then smack a 52, and then, hey, I'm at home. What happened? Yeah, like that. I had full hull. Yeah, he didn't care. Okay, so, yeah, we're just a little bit over half an hour now. And we'll go ahead and call this one good. Like I said, if you guys want to see any of this stuff tested, or anything like that, or any variations of, say you want to grab some Strange New World guys and pop them in there with that new lieutenant guy, we can do that. If you'd like I said, if you'd like to see any of these crews or any crews that you have in mind tested on a video, so you can see how it runs and how it performs against various and assorted critters and things and stuff that's floating around in STFC, please leave a comment down below. I will make a video about us smacking shit with that crew. Okay? Okay. Now for the spiel. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And feel free to join our Discord. The link is in the description. We do have a PayPal if you would like to donate to the channel for its upkeep and improvement. All proceeds will go towards the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Or live stream. Who knows? And peace. I hope this was helpful. I'm out.